What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Christina. I'm 37 years old, all cash budgeter from Tennessee. To all my returning subscribers, what's up, fam? How you doing? It's time for another week's breakdown so we can see how we're going to do this paycheck. We're just trying to get through January before the changes kick in February. So let's see how much that we can plan out ahead to try to get ahead of things. Let me zoom you in some. I can see fine on mine. I hope you can see fine on yours. I don't post a lot of these like throughout the month. I usually try to give one throughout the month and then try to do one at the beginning because there are some differences, but most of these stay the same, so I just go with it. So first of all, we're going to start with our income. So we have our income here, and that is my income after taxes, things of that nature. So you're going to take your net pay, and then you're going to go down and do your bills first. You always pay bills first. So let's see how much we did last week. Alright, so we did $335. So that's what we're going to do again. Because what I did was I took my house payment, and depending on how my income falls, I try to take out a larger chunk the first of the month. Sometimes that's not possible, and then I divide it. Most bills, like your phone bill, things of that nature, you can take whatever the amount is. It's $400, divide it by 4 weeks, which would give you $100 a week to save for that. That's just an option. Or if you have the opportunity, try to pay. Some people try to pay all that they can each paycheck. Some people try to pay it as the bill comes up. It's just whatever works for you. So now let's grab our calculator. We have $850 minus the $335, which leaves us with $515. Alright, so now we're going to go into our variable expenses. Dining out always gets $10, gas gets $100, groceries gets $150, household gets $10, nicotine gets $40, self-care gets $10, snacks gets $20, car maintenance gets $5, family time $5, and fur babies $5. Alright, so now let's add all of these numbers up. Alright, so that gives us $355. Not sure where the glare is hitting it for you guys, so I hope you can see it. So now we're going to take our original balance of the $515. Maybe this will make it a little easier to see. So we're going to start with our $515 that we had as our remaining balance. We're going to subtract the $355 for our variables, which leaves us with $160 remaining. We're going to take that here. Then we're going to go up here to our debt, and I want to put the biggest chunk of money into debt. So we're going to put $100 in there, which will leave us with $60. We're going to take that $60 and we're going to put it all into challenges. Some people don't do that. Some people have their challenges separately. I have a challenge for every one of my sinking funds. So some people may fill certain sinking funds with that amount, and then whatever's left over, put in challenges. I do mine this way. So let me pull this out real quick. Now we're going to flip it over to this side. And if you're interested in any of these, they are available in my shop. I have the complete bundle, or I have it separately. And then simply all I did whenever I printed off each one was I printed them all off, and then I scanned them all into my computer so that I could have them front and back in the order I wanted. And then that way every month I just reprint all of it front and back. So, alright, real quickly, I'm going to transfer everything over, and then I'll be back with you. Okay, so now that we have our categories and our amounts transferred over here, now we're going to see how do we want to get the money from the bank. So first we're going to go with our $335 for our house, which I'm going to do is 3 100s, a 20, a 10, and a 5. Our debt, I'm going to go as, well, look at me. It's only supposed to be 1. And I don't have my whiteout over here. So 1 100. Dining out, we always do as 2 5s. Gas, we always do as 3 20s, 3 10s, and 2 5s. Just because I have 2 different vehicles, and that way I've got some smaller denominations depending on how much we need at the time. Groceries gets 5 20s, 3 10s, and 4 5s. Household gets a $10 bill. Nicotine gets a 20, a 10, and 2 5s. Self-care gets $10. Snacks gets 20, which we do that as all ones because that's for our girls to take to school. Next we go to car maintenance, which is a 5. Family time and fur babies are also 5s. And then challenges, I try to break mine up a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 10s. So that's 30. We'll do 4 5s, which makes 50. Then we'll do 10 1s. So now I'm going to take each one of these columns here and I'm going to add them up and put that total down here at the bottom. So let's see, we should have 4 100s, 4, 9, 10, 10 20s. See, there I go again, without any whiteout, shame on me, because we have no 50s. On 10s, we're going to have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 13. On 5s, we're going to have 3, 5, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 18. We're going to have no 2s, and we're going to have 30 on 1s. So, you always double and triple check yourself to make sure you're doing everything correctly. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add up all this column to make sure it equals our original starting amount. And it does. So since it equals that amount, we're going to put that down here at the bottom. And now we're going to take these numbers here and we're going to transfer them over to the front. So we have 4010. See, I have the little spot right down here. So 4010. 13, 18, 0, and 30. So now we're going to add up how much we're going to need. So that's 400. That's a 0. 20 10s is 200. 13 10s is 130. 18 5s should be 90. 0 2s and 30 1s. So now we're going to add these numbers up to make sure we did everything correctly. So, and there we go. So since everything balances out, we know we did it right. We're going to put a little smiley face. So now what I would do is I would take all of these denominations and let me grab one real quick. Okay, so I have these also available in my shop, which I just take this to the bank, and for anybody else I round the corners. This was just for me. But I write down the quantities and the amount, and then all I got to do is take this to the teller at the bank and they'll give me the proper denominations. This is an older one I got to clean off. These are laminated, so I use the vis-a-vis markers. Let's see if I've got one handy. So these are the vis-a-vis. They are the wet erase markers, so that way it doesn't just rub off like a dry erase. However, all I need is some water and it wipes right off. You can also use a basic Sharpie and use some alcohol or like fingernail polish remover, something like that, to get it off. So yeah, we have our budget broke down. We know what we're going to be doing for this next week. And you guys will see that cash stuffing on Monday. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for all of your sweet words, for all of your support. And I'm very grateful for each and every one of you. Hopefully I'll be able to get everything caught up soon, as I do have some special packages that are going out, or they may have gone out by the time you see this video. Depends on how life has been last week. I will see you guys in my next video. If you have any questions, feel free to message me anytime. Also, all of my codes and other places to find me are listed down below. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Carry on.